Today we're going to be pouring on this canvas. It's a 16 by 20 Artist Loft Gallery 3, I believe, canvas. We're going to be using this tool, which I got from Mixed Media Girl, and I'm not even sure what to call it, but it's got these sides where the paint is going to run down, which I'm really excited about. And I've got this 2-hole chamber cup. So I'm going to mix a chamber cup pour. I'm going to do I'm going to do a split cup pour over the top of this cool tool. I call it, it's a bowl. I think you could use it as a bowl in some way also, but anyway, we're going to be doing that. All right, so I'm really excited. I got my new layout, as you can see, where we can see the table a little better. I'm excited about that. Another thing that I'm using are these handles. And I think it's Waterfall Acrylics using these. And you know, you guys, I go to all these channels, I watch what everybody does, and then I do that too. You probably do that too. Waterfall Acrylics. And she uses these handles, and I was thinking, well, that's a brilliant idea. So I got them off Amazon, and I'll link to them in the description in case you want them. All right, and I've got a level to make sure everything's level. I checked my canvas. I covered it so that when I get all done, it's going to look beautiful. All right, so let's put this in the middle. That's where we're going to use it. And let's see, time to fill this cup. And I think I'll fill it right here in the middle to make this easier. I don't know about you, but I make myself directions, right? So I've got directions here on how I want to do this. All right, so this cup has 2 chambers, and I want to have a color chamber, and I'm going to call it a shimmer chamber. And I've got my directions here. I like to make directions for what I'm going to do, the order I'm going to go in and everything. So we're going to start with chamber 1, chamber 2. So chamber 1, we're going to put in some titanium white. So we're going to put in, and I want to do a little less than an ounce, because these are 3 ounce on each side. Okay, next we're going to do the cobalt blue. Now I've already stirred these. Cobalt blue. Okay. Next, we're going to do the powder blue. All right. After that, we're going to do deep turquoise. All right. And then some gold. Actually, we're not going to put the gold on that side. I'm wrong. We're going to put a little more of the white. Back to the cobalt blue. Powder blue. And then more of the deep turquoise. And I'm filling this right up because I'm going to need the space, or I'm going to need a good 6 ounces here. Okay, on this side, which is going to be my shimmer stream, that's what I'm calling it. I'm going to start with titanium white. Okay. And then I'm going to put gold. This is Winsor Newton gold mixed with a little decor art gold. Okay. Then I'm going to do this little piggy mermaid. Okay, this is going to help make it shimmer. Use a little less of this. And I want to get it kind of all around. Not too much, all right? And then we're back to the titanium white. And then I think I want to do a little more gold. A little more of this little piggy. And a little more white. You guys, is this going to be crazy or what? Okay. Oh, we are right up to the top. We are right up to the top. Woo! All right, so our cup is filled. Let's keep going. We're going to slide this over without spilling it. All right, I got a whole plan for this, you guys. It's going to be great. I have a whole plan for this. Okay, whew. All right. All right, next, I'm going to put some white I'm going to put some white right here in the middle. Whew, I'm nervous, you guys. Nervous, nervous, nervous. Okay, so white. Okay, this is just regular white. And spread it out a little bit because I'm going to put my tool right on top of it. And my tool's pretty big. All right, I'm going to have to use all of it. Ooh. I want to do, in my mind, about 2/3 of the canvas. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Oops. All right. What have I done? Wow. Oh my gosh, it is just beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Whew. We're going to let it keep running down a minute before I lift the tool off it so that it doesn't spray all over. But look at this. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, I'm going to try to lift this tool and lay it here without really ruining my design. We're going to see. But what it should happen is it should fill in, I'm hoping. Okay, here we go. I think we're ready. I'm going to try to lift it evenly. Straight up. And over. Wow. Wow, that's really pretty. Now I have this whole piece. What should I do with it? I feel like I want to fill that in, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to tilt. All right, so we're going to do, all right, next we're going to put some more flow extender around here before we keep going, just to make sure we've got plenty to go on here. It's really pretty. It's very muted. I thought it might be a little bit stronger, but I do love it like this, very muted. This is really nice. Okay. I'm going to turn it a little bit here so I can reach this side. Pretty wild. It'll be fun to see what the center does, whether it just fills into the center or what happens here. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. So, we're ready to stretch, so we're going to stretch a little bit here. See, I think I need a little more flow extender in the middle, or a little more, otherwise it's just going to not stretch. Give a little room here to go. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's see, I want to turn it this way. See a lot of bubbles. Pop those first before we keep going. All right. Okay. So let's go this first. So maybe about that far. And let's go back to the middle. Okay, down to the left. Back to the middle. Let's see if we can just get it moving. It almost feels like it just could use a little more paint. Back to the middle. We're going to get it to open up. The shimmer on it. I can really see shimmer. That's really nice. I think it needs a little more flow extender. Get it moving. All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving. Here, I think what I might want to do is just do a swipe through it. Right through that. That's really pretty right there. Pretty, 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 pretty. Maybe one more swipe before we keep going. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Let's just go. So we didn't want that, but that's not going to look bad. All right, now let's keep going. All right, that's going to give it some motion. There we go. Back to the middle. It all starts out so beautiful like a flower, and then next thing you know, you're not a flower anymore. Oh wow, this is beautiful though. Right here, let's do another swipe right there. Oh, it's pretty. We have plenty of time. So far, very, very beautiful. These edges are really pretty, but let's get some more moving on it because we don't want it to get too dried out. That is really pretty. It needs to be up a little higher, I think. So we're going to just try to bring it down a little now. It came off the sides really nice. I think you could have used a little more paint to start with, but let's just stretch it a little more this way.